very satisfying. Hey, everybody, we're back with the writer, director, and star of the new movie, The Dead Don't Hurt, Viggo Mortensen. Well, there's so many things I wanted to talk to you about, always. I'm always fascinated to talk to you, and I try not to talk to you about The Lord of the Rings. You know, after all of these years, I know. I tried to give you a break from that, but you started this one because in this movie, there's a dream sequence in which there's a medieval knight right there. And there's on the horse right there. If you look closely, there's a sword.
What is that?
That is a particular sword for those of us with a keen eye. Jim, can we get a shot of the sword that Viggo gave me about 15 years ago up in the balcony? That right there. That's Anduril that you gave me in 2008.
That's the real one, though. This is just a cheap copy.
It's a cheap knockoff. That's the actual one up there. How did this happen? I assume this was your idea.
Well, it was, we had the knight's outfit, the helmet, the horse, the flag, the banner, everything. And I said, he needs a sword. And they said, what kind of sword? I said, medieval sword. And I said, like this one. And I showed them a picture, right? And they looked, and they showed me 5 or 6, and none of them, of course, were as interesting looking as this one. And I finally said, well, if it's like this one, why not this one? So they said, well, can we use it? Are you allowed to? I said, I don't know, probably not. Let me call Peter Jackson.
And Peter said?
And he said, is this a movie about a sword? And I said, no, it's like you'll see it maybe a few seconds, but there'll always be at least one person in the audience who will spot it, even if it's sort of shadowy and it's a few seconds. So that's how that got in there. But I think, you know, now that you bring it up, I think no self-respecting Lord of the Rings fan, and you are certainly top of the pile. You are the most knowledgeable fan of Lord of the Rings that I know. You know everything. And I think you would agree with me, no self-respecting Lord of the Rings fan cannot go and see this on a big screen. You have to see the sword.
Because if Peter Jackson...
Yeah. It's approved.
Peter Jackson and Warner Bros. Approved, that means that this movie is in the Lord of the Rings canon.
It's a little bit indirect, but it's kind of like the 4th...
7th age.
Yeah.
It's just, this person must be a descendant of Aragorn.
Absolutely.
If he's got that sword.
Yes.
So... everyone who loves the Lord of the Rings must go see The Dead Don't Hurt.
Absolutely.
In theaters now. Viggo Mortensen, everybody. Thank you, Viggo. We'll be back with the star of House of the Dragon, Olivia Cook.